So hi Linda, thanks for agreeing to be interviewed for our Tanzania service. Our first question to you, how many times have you been to Tanzania before?
I can't actually remember. I went in 2005, the first time. I think it's about 11 or 12 times now, but I'm gutted because I've got a new passport and so it's not all in my passport now.
Wow, that is a lot. So what were the highlights of our recent trip to Tanzania?
Definitely the synod. The meeting of the synod. No, not really. But it was interesting and we listened to a lot of Swahili. I just think it was amazing going to Chemba, showing you guys a village and meeting Johanna and getting you guys to meet Johanna because he was just so grateful, and his mum and his mum's mum. So I'm sure she was late 80s, early 90s. That was absolutely amazing. And of course, going to our village, Mwaikisabe, and staying there. It was just amazing.
So what were the best parts of going to Mwaikisabe, do you think?
To be honest, because of the situation that Peter and Hilary told us about the Muslim coming into their service when they were out with the bishop the day before, I was a bit apprehensive, maybe nervous is the right word. But when we got there, it was just so wonderful, the welcome we had, the people we saw, and it was just amazing the work that Pastor Cindy has done there, and the fact that we went to see the Muslim that lived in the village. He had the only house that was pink and purple, just my colours. It was just amazing.
And how about the two new churches that we saw?
The new churches were incredible. They'd literally gone up in about 3 months, some of them I think, and neither of them had roofs on, but they were just filled with the most amazing people. And the lads in the villages were really quite cool and trendy, and everybody just so joined in, and they just gave us such an amazing welcome. And they've got absolutely nothing, but they shared everything they had with us.
And they seemed so happy, didn't they?
And they seemed so happy. Big smiles everywhere.
That's great to see. And was there anything different to previous trips that you've been on?
I think, to be honest, I think we had more of a relaxing time. It wasn't whizzing off to see different villages all day, like 3 or 4 villages in a day with the bishop. And because of that, it meant we could get to know the people where we were. We could get to know the people in Kondoa that lived there, and we could also really get to know and make a difference with our relationship with the people in the village and Soya where we stayed.
No, quite right. And what did you think about Soya as a place to stay?
Soya was fantastic. It was all it was all fantastic. We were given hot water when we wanted it. The ladies that ran the guest house were charming. The rooms were very small, a couple of ensuite rooms, but to be honest, I think everybody enjoyed it. The courtyard where we used to meet was quite funny. There was rubble here and rubble there and this here and that there, but it just reminded me of the stable when Mary and Joseph turned up with Jesus, so I just loved it. It was great fun.
It was very cool, and at £3.30 a night I thought it was good value as well.
Yeah, I couldn't really complain about anything, and the sheets were nice and clean. It was very clean and tidy. So.
Yeah, that's good. And would you encourage others to come next time?
You haven't lived if you haven't gone to Tanzania, honestly. Anybody that is thinking about it, please come, because it is such good fun, and it is just one of those experiences that I think everybody should have in their lives.
Quite right too. And how many new words have we introduced into Swahili this time?
I think just one, fantastic, maybe fabulous. But they're all saying it, so it's cool, because everything was fantastic.
Linda, travelling with you was a privilege. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nigel. The feelings are mutual. The group was amazing. We all got on really well, and it was a privilege travelling with you too. Thank you.